This video was brought to you by Shembri Financial Consulting, Kilmax Civil Engineering, and Awake Water.
We are live here at the Heffron Centre, and it's just a lovely little technical warm-up from Mountain Majik in their green, and their coach approaching me for a handshake and confirming that a latecomer, Zayn, is number 5. We will be back with the start of the match against the highly rated, the highly fancied and beaten teams by more than 10 a lot of the times, except this team in green this season. It was 3-3 last time, and we'll be back with the kick-off in just a moment. Welcome to the Heffron Centre on a dreary Saturday morning here in Maroubra, but it's anything but dreary indoors. These young lads, under 11s, are going to light up the pitch here, and the parents are all sat here beside me on the stands waiting for an absolute cracker as the referee brings them in, all the players in, including the keepers. Anthony Shembri will need to step in as well. He's wearing pink, as is one of the keepers. I believe that's Rylan for Mountain Majik. They were wearing warm-up shirts, and we'll just try and listen to what the referee is saying here. Closest blue line, farthest red line. It is a bit tricky to understand it here, but he's directing them all to certain areas, making sure everyone is clear on what's going on, be it different colours or not. And it will be Mountain Majik to kick off. They will be changing in banks of 4. Starting in goals is Joel Robinson. In front of me here we've got Johnny Aki. We'll definitely have to confirm his pronunciation on that. We do know it's Johnny, and it's Mountain Majik who did draw 3-3. The only ones to take off points from the Vipers, and the two coaches speaking earlier on to each other were saying, no, your team is better, no, your team is better, and it's physical straight away, and it will be the first corner of the game that has lit up the morning so far. We've less than 30 seconds played. We've seen it all. Skills, tackles, blocks. Corner here for the Vipers. Goes back to Oscar. Johnson loves to hit from distance. Did have one. Blocked. Goes out for another corner. And the referee explaining everything to the players there. It was just fantastic. You don't want them second guessing on what is alright. Lovely little turn. Intercepted. Luca trying to get it. He's playing up front, and Oscar has one just outside the post from the number 8. Zeke is on the near side here, the number 7. Joel Robinson rolls it out. Can't find feet down the line. You heard it from their coach, Mark Cotter, absolute gentleman, as Zeke tries to turn on the ball, tackled by Johnny. Going, that's alright. The positivity from coaches is so important at this age and other ages as well, but definitely when they're kids. I have observed different styles of management throughout my playing and coaching, and Luca's coming through and commentating career. Great save by Joel Robinson with his feet. And I've just noted that the coaches who speak to kids in soft and gentle ways will get their kids to listen, and attention spans mightn't be that great these days with technology and all that, but they do listen to a voice that is calm and not shouting at them. Corner here for the Vipers. Played back left-footed by Johnson. Another corner. Back again. Johnson takes a touch under a lot of pressure though. Plays it back to his keeper, Shembri. Intercepted. Half chance here for Mountain Majik getting forward. Good pressure, and Johnny helping to get the ball on. On the break is Oscar though. Switching over to his left foot, switching inside, tackling, had it all there. Oscar absolutely class on the break. Mountain Majik with a shot, just outside the post. That was Levi who put that one just outside the left post, but Mountain Majik on the counter attack are dangerous. Zeke trying to skip by Johnny. Good pressure here again by Luca. It is a lot of pressure. Levi skips by, gets a little bit of contact. It's played on by the referee. Luca trying to break away with it. Do have to double check who is that defender on the far side. It may be Jack. I'm not going to call it at this point. Shembri plays it back out to Johnson. Got Zeke outside him. Zeke is on his bike and sliding tackle from Levi. No contact made. Allowed to play on by the referee. And Oscar has a little touch and turn. Puts it out of play. Referee counting down the time. Not visible to the parents, which is absolutely understandable. Some futsal referees are told not to count it up high when the parents are there, because the parents will stay on top of them for the rest of the game. They tend to talk to the player when they are close. What a tackle from Johnson on the break. 2v1 situation with Luca. Luca hits one, but he was leaning back when he hit it. Just goes outside the left, and Joel Robinson was in a good situation to cover the goal anyway. Still remains 0-0, just under 4 minutes gone here at the Heffron Centre. Mountain Majik in their lime green shirts, navy blue shorts and white socks mostly, not at all actually, green socks mostly, and Johnny has the white socks with a little bit of green in front of me. Vipers in all black in their kits with little bits of gold on their sleeve. Jack Seymour looking for options, plays it down to Johnny, looking to turn, and he's physical, he's got the skill, plays it inside, half shot, half block, great pressure from Oscar, comes back and Jack has a half an effort. Zeke trying to find feet, does. Lovely turn by Luca. This is under 11s, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely quality skill on display, it really is. The pressure as well, and Johnson again trying to steal forward and have one. Saved well by Robinson in goals. Wonder is he any relation to Paul Robinson, a previous English keeper and a Leeds United keeper, as we make a substitute for Mountain Majik. Johnny has come off and 79 Alexander has come on. Jack plays it down the line, back to Jack again. Still breaking through, still Jack. Zeke had to tackle hard. Luca's on his own against 4. Good block by Johnny. That was Ethan, apologies. He's just come off and we've made a full switch just as I get used to the names. Fantastic. Zane, who came a little bit late, he was 5 minutes before arrival, was the chat during the warm-up. Where's Zane? Where's Zane? And I did hear the manager and owner and coach of the Vipers, Jeff, saying, yeah, you guys have got Zane, you've got Zane, so I'm looking forward to seeing Zane play here. Nice chip forward and Zeke will see it through to his keeper, and Shembri takes it into his paws. Looking for Luca, he's the target up front, rolls it to Johnson. Scoop forward. Nice flick, chance, just came off his chest a little bit, Alexander. It was a lovely flick over and Remy's playing at the back, he scooped that through to him. Zane is on the left hand side just in front of the camera. No such double changes at all. Zane on the ball. If that had gone in, I would have known exactly what they were talking about. I think he meant it as well. Little step over on the left hand side and scoops it up ice cream style almost in the top corner. Zane has arrived here at the Heffron Centre. Decibels to go up from the parents on the side. Some of them have seen him before, some have not. Not change keeper. I think we will be changing at half time as per the rules. Joel Robinson has stayed on. Zeke looking to kick it in. Good feed and trying to pass it forward, and Luke Johnson has switched positions. He's playing up front now. Excellent step over, lovely 1-2 outside of the boot. It is class. Good work from Oscar though, and good skill in the middle I will talk about ball mastery in a moment, but that's the referee's whistle and says that's the first foul really of the game. Guys, we'll slow it down and let you breathe a little bit with almost 8 minutes gone. We've had a couple of corners and Nando has come on. He's gone on up front and Johnson has switched position again. Free kick comes in and Robinson just leaves it. Newey's quarters. Nice turn, looking to play forward with that pass outside of the boot again. Alexander called for it and he's gotten it. Remy at the back. Lovely turn, Zane, fantastic. He might have gotten a touch. I absolutely agree with the referee there. Will be a corner. Zane to take it. He's looking up as he's placing the ball down. Plays it into Remy, turns lovely. So does Zane. Outside of the boot and they're wary of him. They really are the Vipers. They need to be. Shembry ordering around and comes to Jade and tries to play it down the line. Can't link up. Remy plays it into feet and Cobb on the far side, the number 4. Can't keep it in play. Johnson looking for options, Nando moving around and Zeke getting up front. Just 2 on the bench for the Vipers. Mountain Majik, they've all come from a distance and they've come with a crew as well, parents included. Long ball from Robinson. Half a hand there. I think he knew what he was doing and Shembry knew what he was doing there as well. Falls through it to him. Nando under a lot of pressure. Zeke similarly turns out of that. Tries to switch it to Johnson, intercepted. To Zane, always going forward and challenge. Might have been an indirect free kick from some referees. There was no contact made, but there was no contact made with the ball either, and it did impede the player. Zane was aware of that. Jaden looking to find feet. Under a lot of pressure, he really is, from Alexander. Pressure from Alexander gives a kick in to the Mountain Majik boys and played short to Remy, who might run it over the line. Referee does agree with that. Shembry rolls it out quickly. Luke Johnson breaking on the left hand side. Good skill but a good tackle by Cobb at the far side. Scoop forward to Zeke, who'd made a great run, but one man can turn a possible attack on your own goal into attack on the other side. That's the man on the ball. Zane wins another corner. Scoops it in like he did when he just came on. Back to Johnson, who had to get a touch on it. He was under pressure. Cobb looking for options. Nice turn. Chance of a shot. Scooping through and Zeke won that ball. Nando actually. Zeke in the middle, turns on it. Johnson has it outside of the boot and it was almost like the Vipers had forgotten how to score or shoot. It had been a while, possibly 4 or 5 minutes since Zane has come on. It's been constant pressure. Zane again, 2 in, pass 2, runs it over the line. Is a threat. He's sucking in the Viper players. There's black shirts around him as there needs to be, and that goes over the line. Pressure good again from Mountain Majik. Zane puts it in. Jaden plays it forward to Zeke, who uses his arms excellently. Nando outside him. Back to Zeke, who had to get a touch on it. He was under pressure from Levi. 2-on-1, 2-on-2 situation. Levi flicks it over. Johnny trying to turn. Good pressure from Nando. I thought he might have asked, is that our ball? Did it get a deflection? He didn't. Just under 8 minutes remaining here at the Heffron Centre in the first half. Mountain Majik playing with massive subs and bringing it on. They haven't changed their keeper yet. but bringing it on ice hockey style and keeping the tempo going. Absolutely the highest tempo we've seen against the Vipers this season so far. Ethan, lovely turn by Ethan. Takes some contact, look to be on the edge of the box, and as most referees, and a friendly referee as he looks like, will give it outside the box. You'll have to have a review of this on Podge's punditry to see that exactly occur, but it will be a free kick from just outside the box. Johnny, who's just come back on, will take it. Referee has marched back the wall. Jack is an option in the middle if he passes to him. Johnny hits, save brilliantly, excellently. Cleared out there. Shembri had to get his feet on it, but it's not away yet. Got his mitts on it, I should say, and Oscar breaking down the left-hand side. What a save from Anthony Shembri. He's holding his arm. I think the power from Johnny's shot has hurt him a little bit. Not sure if they have a sub-keeper on the bench here today, the Vikings. Excellent feat. Luca, 1-2 and a shot comes in. Easy enough for Robinson. Both keepers have kept it clean, and looks like the Vipers have slightly gone down on energy. Dare I say it, it is under 11s. They're full of energy, but the substitutions in mass. Zeke hits it, Robinson saves. Seems to have tired them a little bit, and it is a psychological thing, but we will see. Nice turn. It was a nice attempt. He got too much on it with that speed. Good pressure again. They're just squeezing at the right times, Vipers, and conserving energy. Ethan plays it back and back to the keeper. Robinson throws to Johnny. Johnny uses his arms well and keeps the ball safe and turns at the right time and just goes out. And a good call from our referee. Good feet from Johnny though. Great challenge, is absolutely class sliding in there. Kick in for Zeke. Plays it back. Jack under pressure. Shot comes in and it is a goal. I think that is Caden who has scored it. I don't have his name written down, unfortunately, the number 9, but absolutely class. I was just taking a little drink. I didn't think anything was going to happen, and I looked up, the pass came back to him. Absolutely smacked it into the bottom corner with just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Mountain Majik have been conserving their energy. It was a decent call there by Cobb. He knew the referee was on the far side. Didn't fool the referee, but wins that ball. Might have called for a handball there as well, since he's calling for things, and a shot comes in. Well saved by Robinson. Nando plays it short, intercepted and played down the line. Alexander has got great feet. Cobb on the ball again. Switches it to Remy, I should say. Back into Remy. Long range effort just over the bar. Better learn his name quick. He is having all the shots. Good pressure at the back. He's just stealing the show, to be honest. I'll have to dub over this video again. All my talking has been for nothing. Lovely feet by Zeke, and he turns out just in time and gives them a counter attack. It almost picks up the ball, but a shot and a half a chance here for Alexander. Again, another effort. Blocked and will go out for a corner. 3 minutes for Mountain Majik to get it on parity in the first half. Alexander has an effort. Nando trying to break, or Oscar trying to break, and still trying to break. Twisting and turning, takes a bit of contact from Remy. Plays on. Good pressure, and the pressure on both sides is unbelievable. And this is under 11s. The pace of the game is absolutely class. These kids play both indoor and out, and the speed difference in the game indoors will vastly benefit them. And almost looked like Oscar had the shot. I think it was Cobb that got the final toe. Shembri was lucky to take it into his mitts. Nice touch and trying to turn. Zane squares it off the post. Slide and saved again by Shembri. How did that not go in? Just under 2 minutes to go, and referee realigns the post. It was the shot from Zane. Alexander with the shot there, he intercepted it. It was meant to come to Remy. Robinson will look to do it quickly. 100 seconds to play till the half. Remy stepping one way and the other. Cobb on the ball. Johnson brilliantly wins it, and it's all arms and slide in from Remy. We're playing on, and he's all arms in the box again. Slide from Johnson. Gives away a free kick, and he'll go when he watches this on Podge's punditry and wonder how he's not gotten something out of that. Nice play by Oscar, back to Johnson. Long range effort again into Robinson's arms, just over a minute to half time. Robinson will want to get an assist. Buzzer goes on the other side. I'm not sure we're going on this one. We are going on it, are we? No, not at all. It is on the far side. We are playing. It looked like the referee was calling players off there for half a second. Things have slightly lulled as a result of that buzzer going off on the court next door, but not for Alexander, who's trying to get forward and use his pressure. Good tackle by Zane, and playing on the ground would be a free kick in most referees' eyes, and referees know it, and the parents know it beside me. There is 20 seconds to play, and we're playing on, no time to question it, and referee's been very good. He's been 95 out of 100 in the first half, so we won't criticise him at all. I was going to say too much, we'll leave it at all. Zane puts it in, chipped onto Johnson's head. Remy comes in 100 miles an hour, and it will be a black ball. It will be 1-0 to the Vipers at half time over Mountain Majik. It was 3-3 in their previous game. It's ever so tight, folks. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth, and if you use the code FOOTBALL25, you'll get a free bottle on your first purchase. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment. We are back here at the Heffron Centre for the under-11s futsal tie between Mountain Majik in their green, who had a collective press there against the Vipers from Mascot, and it's been an enthralling first half. Both keepers have been excellent. We've had a change in goalie for the Mountain Majik guys, and that's Ryland who has gone in goals, and that comes through to Ryland. Dummies one, throws it on the far side to Johnny, plays it to Ethan. Lovely turn on the ball and pushes it forward, but under a lot of pressure from Jaden. We've had that confirmed at half time, the goal scorer for the Vipers. Lovely throw by Shembri. It was almost too lovely. There was a little bit of spin on it as well, and Oscar couldn't get that deciding touch on it. Ethan plays it short, and we're at the near blue line, not the far one. Oscar plays it in to Luke Johnson. Good slide there by Ethan. A little kick the second time, and Oscar still gets it across, and Johnny kicked it off Nando. I don't think it should be a corner, but it is. Comes back to Luke Johnson. Outside of the boot, but you're not going to fool Ethan there. Luke stepping inside. Touch outside to the goal scorer, Caden. Saved well though. Comes back towards Ryland again. Nice turn by Johnny. Excellent pass as well. Off balance. Levi hits one. Johnny's continued his run. Excellent save by Shembri. Caden just puts it in powerfully and wins that kick in from the side. Luke chipped it over, but Oscar's getting some difficult balls to control. I know he's a good player. Nice turn under contact as well there, but not a mention to the referee. You got to respect that from Ethan. Comes off Caden, plays it into feet, and Luke has gone first time. Caden, lovely touch. What a save by Ryland, absolutely class. That goes through most keepers' legs. Johnny still on the ball, playing it into feet to Levi, who's under pressure, looking for a free kick. There's generally a look towards the referee when you're getting up there. I think there was a half a look. Doesn't get the free kick. Gets the result of kicking from the side, and Ethan will call for that, and Caden won the challenge. Ethan looking for Levi up front, plays it short. Jack finds Johnny on the left hand side, and Johnson was putting him under pressure. Johnny chips it into feet. It's an excellent ball, and nice thinking by Ethan. Nobody was on the same page, and Oscar plays a great ball in, and Nando knows if that came out at him again he'd score it. Great ball by Oscar. It was almost a no-look through ball. Really class. Caden comes off him. Will be a side ball for Mountain Majik. Johnny plays it long, comes off Oscar, and Nando trying to make up for it. Really hits that one well. Johnny again, and good pressure from Nando. Johnson on the ball. It was a good challenge on him, but Johnson's still on it. Jack did well, and Ryland comes out and saves it. Nice left-handed throw. Good touch by Levi. Takes contact. They both contacted. That's futsal in a nutshell for you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. There's elbows, there's pullbacks. It all might be so obvious from your angle, but if the referee doesn't see it, you're not going to get it called. Absolutely huge moment in the game. Good half chance there for Ethan, and will be a goal throwout for Anthony Shembry. Shembry to Caden. Can't take it back under the two-touch rule, and Ethan hits it off balance, left-footed. Oscar coming through. He's looking for through balls, not shots. Still Oscar, but he had to win the challenge. Couldn't keep it in play after, and Nando appreciates that. Good pressure closing off the space from Nando. Thou shalt not pass. These kids would have been trick-or-treating last night, possibly, but it's all tricks today. It really is. It's absolutely class on both sides. The quality, the standard of football or futsal we're seeing here, and the pressure putting on the ball and the fitness. It's really got its all here. Shembry comes out and clears it long. Anywhere will do. We'll take a 1-0. Paul Johnson on the far side. If you're looking at body language, arms folded, you'd think he's under a little bit of pressure or stress. He's just confident that these boys know what to do. He doesn't often shout at them or talk to them unless they're gathered around him. Or his son is playing and he tells him to turn like that situation as well. Johnson trying to find feet. Well won by Zane, who's come on. It comes off Caden, I think. No, it doesn't. Comes off Cobbin. Comes back to Caden. Lovely turn out of the fence. Got to teach that to every centre back in football. You really do. That is class. Caden's school of turning from a centre back position. On the ball again. We'll switch to Johnson this time. To Oscar, nice turn also. Lovely triple turn, Oscar! Good save by Ryland. Talk about one turn for centre backs. For wingers, it's 3. Absolutely class from Oscar. Luca comes back on. Scoop towards him. Not sure if Ryland got a touch there. Nothing seen from our ref. Cobb plays it down the line. Alexander's back on. He didn't have anyone running off him, and he almost got to that again. Seemed to be oh, I'm not going to get that. Nobody's there. I'm going to try and get after this ball, and he almost got there. Intercepted by Remy. Good turn by Zeke and played down the line, not over the line. The brown line on the far side. Good turn by Remy and a step over to accompany it. Half a scoop down the line. Can't find Zane. Johnson plays it into Zeke. Just getting it forward, and that's not the worst thing in the world when you are 1-0 up against a really good high pressing team. Johnson is just staring at Zane there going, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on you. And Alexander's gotten away with it a couple of times. It does look like a potential handball for me. Referees allowed it. Can't be kept, and Cobb on the ball, doesn't go back to his keeper, just pushes Luca out of the way, and referee says it's over the line. Nando telling Zeke to get on the ball. Referee telling the players to be back their required 5. Zeke got hands all over him, and Caden plays a nice through ball, and Luca had hands on him as well. It's a very physical game, futsal. It really, really is. Zane on the ball, looking for options. He's kept it in so far. Plays it back to Remy. Alexander turns and does score through the legs of Shembri. Keeper came out to try and block the shot, and Alexander gets on the ball and puts it in under the keeper. It's 1-1 here with 11 minutes to play. Scoop forward. Zeke trying to control it. Tough to do though. Will this be a draw again? Remy trying to turn. Zane aware of what's around him. Plays it back to his keeper Ryland. Right footed. Zeke trying to turn out of danger. Takes some contact from Remy. Zeke plays it in. Just a toe. Can't get it on target though from Luca. Ryland plays it to Remy. Remy plays it into Zane, and most people would have let that go out of play, and Johnson's still happy to put it out of play against him. Chip into the middle. Zeke trying to turn and gets that little push every time. Contact again from behind and nothing given. Referee's right on top of it. I'm sure he's seeing it, just allowing it. Good pressure. Good tackle there. It was Cobb who had gotten in the middle. I think it's Cobb I've just heard from one of the parents. Apologies, they called him Cobb. And half chance here for Mountain Majik. Just over halfway in this second half. Good turn. Luca gets a foot in, comes off Luke Johnson. Zane plays it back and chipped by Remy, and Caden comes in, tries to nutmeg. Luca trying to break forward, has an easy enough effort. Ryland saves it. Cole plays it to Remy. Nice turn. Scoops it forward, scoops it out of play. Benches have changed sides for second half. Johnson takes some contact, does get it free. Johnson will take a long range effort here. They're in on the keeper. Johnson hits it, gets a deflection, half cleared out. Zane trying to break on it, and again most people let that go out of play, and thought he was going to square that. Shembri had to get his hands on it. He did get his hands on it. Caden breaking on the ball, stepping in and out. Zeke back to Luca. Your first touch has to be away from a defender. You just have no time in this game. You really don't. Remy trying to turn. Chips it forward. Zane stop, but he's gone again and squares it. Johnson had to intercept. Out for a corner. Johnson has been charged with marking Zane in the second half. Remy's movement for this corner is class. Really class. Lets it come past him. Tries to turn and Luca gets a toe on it and gives him a push out of play. Remy plays it into Zane. Good challenge, and it had to be from Caden, and comes off Johnny. Zane sportingly says to Caden, well done there. Johnson into Zeke. Johnson past Johnny. Luca trying to turn, intercepted, might come past to Zeke. It doesn't. Remy was class, it was quick. Just not on the same page as Ethan on the far side. Zeke looking for options, and time is ticking for him. Got 5 seconds to disperse of that. Oscar, lovely. Oh, one more past Remy and he would have been in. Good tackle by Remy. Zeke just puts it wide. Ryland to Remy. Ethan. Nice turn again from Ethan down the line to Johnny. Ethan on the ball again, trying to step inside unselfishly. Slides in aggressively. Johnny trying to turn. Comes to Remy. Surely now. Shembri saves. It was a 3-on-1 and that one was the keeper. Under pressure there, and possibly third foul of the second half for the Mountain Magic Green team. Comes back to Caden, who'll surely have one from here. Deflected and will go out for a ball to the Vipers. It is in the corner. On the side actually. Referee pointed towards the corner. Another kick in. Nice turn by Caden. I thought the pass was going to go to Oscar, but he passed it to Zeke on the near side. Oscar was the obvious pass. Deflected, and Shembry's a little bit out, and Oscar's a little bit quicker than Johnny. Just over 5 minutes 20 seconds to play here in the second half. A draw the last time these players played against each other. They both battered everyone else, but it's even Stephen, and it's hands, and there's a whistle, and there was an advantage, and there must be a card of some sort coming out of the referee's pocket. Not at this age. Oh, in my book I'd be reaching for the top right pocket, and that is a red card scenario. That is a spa stopping a promising attack, and we just have a free kick. It's taken like an indirect free kick and nothing on target where it would have been a one-on-one in the keeper. Where is the justification there? Shembry plays it back to Zeke. Switches it across, intercepted by Johnny, holding the ball up well. Ethan tries to flick it across. Oscar on the break. Zeke plays it through. Decent slide by Ryland, put Luca off. It's good goalkeeping. Throw long by Ryland towards Johnny. Oh, he could have taken a touch. It's easy to say from the sideline, though. He's done everything right in the game. He really has, Zane. Oscar, and Caden has one with his left foot under pressure from Johnny. You don't have much time. It has to be tiki-taka as the under 12s are warming up from Mountain Magic on the right-hand side. The goals they're shooting into, and a shot and save by Ryland. Nando can't believe it. He tried to put it low and Ryland dived at him, got a contact on it, put it out for a corner to keep it at 1-1. Blocks 2-on-1 with Zane. Could have pulled him down, didn't pull him down, and that's the difference, folks. You saw Johnson thinking about it. Levi gets the goal, but Johnson could have taken down Zane. He didn't. He knew the repercussions wouldn't be a cardable offence. 2-1 to Mountain Majik. Big call there again. It's fair play, it really is. That was less so. Shot comes in from Remy, and will be Mountain Majik, who have come back here, that have scored into their under 12 side, who are warming up beside them. Excellent stuff, excellent defending as well by Zane. He's just used his body at the right time. It was good play by Oscar on the left wing. 2 minutes to play. Ryland has kept it clean in the second half. Robinson was hoping to do the same in the first. He was good. Luke Johnson has one. Remy stepping inside and playing the right pass to Levi, who did get contact from behind. Johnson back to Caden, the goal scorer, clips it forward. Anywhere will do for Mountain Majik. They've travelled a long way here from the Hills District, from Blacktown, to see their coach and their kids play at the highest level of futsal in the state, and it is a high quality game, and they will be able to watch it on Podge's punditry. Is playing on the ground. We're allowing it again. And don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe. I don't ever ask, but we got to get the numbers up. Podge's punditry, get on YouTube and like and subscribe. We're playing on advantage from a handball situation. Nando, I think at full stretch, couldn't put it on target. 45 seconds to play. Ryland rolls to Remy. Down the line, touched by Ethan, intercepted. Oh, if Nando had scored with his chest, it would have been a different ball game. He was trying to control it. Mountain Majik just need to clear it long. Remy going across his own goals and dribbling it. Plays it in. Caden wins that ball. Finds feet with Luke Johnson. Trying to create something here. Easy for Ryland in the end. Levi trying to get away. Could give away a foul and delay time a little bit. Remy has been absolutely brilliant in this second half, and he is the commentator's man of the match. I know Zane has been extra good. Boys in the Viper shirts likewise, but Remy has been brilliant at the back. He's linked up excellently as well, and Mountain Majik have come from behind 1-0 down in the first half. Their coach Mark is absolutely delighted, as are their fans beside me. They've come a long distance and they've won this game 2-1, the first loss for the Vipers in this season. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth. Your body is 70 to 90% water. Get on it, folks. We'll be back with the under 12s in just a moment.